Hello, everyone, and welcome to a return to Moria Survival Guide. So we are talking about one of the what I think is like one of the more challenging Muznakan chests, and that is the one that belongs to Telchar, which his carvings and his Muznakan chest, they start to appear once you get into the Desolation section of Dwarldalf. And it's challenging for like a few reasons. The first is that you have this entire like ruined place to explore, and as well as the tunnels. And it's a little bit hard because there's a bunch of orcs fighting each other here. So there's a lot of dangers. There's drakes. There's fell beasts. There's a lot of things to contend with while you're trying to search these broken buildings. And like these buildings are more broken than like the abandoned ones that you come across earlier in the game. So it's like then you have to deal with that, and it's a bit of a hassle. And the second half of that is just the sheer number of Telchar carvings that you need to recover, which is 12. You need 12 to open the Muznakan chest. So let's kind of talk about how to make that process a little bit easier. So first things, obviously you need to find the carvings, and I tend to have noticed that they spawn primarily in abandoned buildings. That's where I found all of mine, basically, in all of these various buildings here. Usually the ones that have like furniture in them, not the ones that are just like ruined crumbles like this one, for example. I've never found any like in any kind of building like this. Might not be the case for you. By all means, double check it all the same. But in my experience, I have not yet found one in these kind of like rubble buildings. But in buildings that have like furniture and such, or even like breweries, I have found them there. And they can be tucked away behind barrels. Sometimes they're very obvious, and then sometimes they're in rather hard to reach places. Like this one, for example, pretty obvious. We'll grab that, and that's actually our 12th one. I've been running around collecting all these, so we have 12 now to open the chest. But then there's also like some more rare ones. Like there's sometimes I know I saw one like up here that was chilling. I grabbed that one already, and also I've even found some at the very like tippity top on like on a beam, like let's say like that wooden beam up there all the way up. I've seen some like up on those kind of beams too. So make sure that when you are searching for your carvings that you are looking both high and low, because they really do spawn almost anywhere. Now let's talk about the Muznakan chest. We're gonna have to do a little bit running around to get to ours, but the chest can spawn again kind of anywhere within this city. I know some people have said that theirs has spawned near the orc settlement, the orc stronghold, that the Gundabad war chief is in. Some have said that theirs spawns close to the White Bridge, which is, you know, defended by a fell beast. Both of mine on like the different save files that I have, they spawned actually within like the tunnels in a different area. So they're not even like, for me, they weren't in this city, and that might be the case for you too. If you check through the city and you haven't found it, you might need to dig through the tunnels. Like for example, here we are in the city. My Muznakan chest is all the way over here. I marked it for myself so I could find it again. But you can see I had to go through these tunnels to get to it. And I just want to add as well that when it comes to the carvings, you might not find them all within the city. I know I had to go to some of the abandoned settlements that are in these tunnels. And that was where I was able to find a few more. So if you are sure that you have cleared out this area, just be sure that you have exhausted all of these tunnels, because it might open up into like a little abandoned village, and you might find some more carvings within those buildings. So kind of keep an eye on that too. But let's go ahead and head to our Telchar chest, which we're going to go to this one, I believe, anyway. We'll find out. Alright, so here we are. We gotta go this way. And obviously, once you have your 12 carvings, you can open up your chest, which is what we are on our way to do to discover our rewards. And as I said before, obviously, in my case, the chest spawned in the tunnels, so this is where we gotta go to get ours. I had to dig high and low to find this, and I think there might be some orcs in here too that I might have to take care of. We'll find out in a little bit here. Either that or we'll try to ignore them. But my chest is right over here. Put on the light here. So we have our Telchar's line. This says, those of his family's line must have settled here after the fall of Nogrod. So we have what we need. We're going to place all 12. And we are going to open it. And inside we have two craft plans. The first being the Dimrail helmet. And the second being the Dimrail shield, which we will definitely go into because I really want to make some of those items in the future. So as you can see, mine was like right here in one of these halls. And it was the same case for my other save file. It also spawned like another hallway like this. So if yours isn't in the city or anything, just keep digging and look for maybe a hallway like this because you might find it kind of off to the side like that. But hopefully you found that helpful. I know Telchar's carvings tend to be a little bit more difficult just because you need a lot of them for one. And like I said, the areas that you have to search aren't the easiest either. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. Until then, keep surviving and keep thriving.